It's the end of the week and the end of another story here on Sunrise Serials. Hi, everybody. I'm your host, Richard Poshart, and today we do indeed reach the climax of The Phantom Empire starring Gene Autry. Now, Gene Autry may seem to be a bit of an odd duck to today's audiences, but he knew he was of a different time. He used to joke, in my day, people thought dance hall girls actually danced. He was humble about his talents. He once told director Frank McDonald, "I'm not a good actor, a good writer, or a particularly good singer. But they seem to like what I do, so I'll continue doing it as long as they want." I don't know if there's a gene for talent, but if there is, it certainly got passed along to his first cousins twice removed, Dennis and Randy Quaid. And now, let's get things wrapped up with Chapter 12, The End of Murania. They were going to say a violent upheaval, but were afraid people would think it was a flu epidemic. And trust me, it takes a lot of condemning to kill someone. Primarily because she has the key to the executive bathroom. An end worse than death? You mean boredom? In other words, they accidentally did what Gene told them to do. No one said anything about a burglar alarm. Someone push the panic button! Ah! Friday Night Boxing, brought to you by Gillette. Black Friday is always such a mob scene. Are you sure this is part of the fun house? I'm not ready for my tanning session to start. Oscar took off his boot. That's enough to knock anyone out. Let me through. I have to play Mother Hen.
Queen, let's get out of this badger. We must get Her Majesty back to the control room.
Oh no! It's the tough kids from the next block!
Make away with them!
Looks like Gene finally decided to pull out the big gun. Gee, you'd think the guy who calls himself ruler would have a set of keys.
The Queen has escaped and is headed for the control room. Escaped? Yes. And if she reaches there, she will regain control of the Empire.
Well, I guess that's why it's called the control room.
We better rush them.
No, they're heavily armed.
Oh, those spears don't look that heavy. Rock'em Sock'em Robots, new from Marx, and we don't mean Groucho. When they asked me to be a spear carrier, I thought it was going to be Shakespeare.
Halt!
Oscar is fighting his inner demons.
Hurry, we must get to the control room.
Stand back from that door. What are you going to do?
Melt it down with the disintegrator ray.
Isn't that kind of like using a tank to swat a fly?
Turn it on full power.
I don't dare risk it.
But I want an Oompa Loompa now!
Speed the machine. We move too slowly.
The Industrial Revolution goes wild!
Television needs through to the rebel headquarters. I must keep an eye on them until my forces are organized.
Maurice and Liddell pinwheel cookies were the best.
Speed the machine. We move too slowly. Unless we get off and recapture the Queen.
I always imagined in a society based on science, the leaders would actually listen to the scientists. What the hell was I thinking? Apparently, he misinterpreted the whole out of control warning. Well, that's one way to stop a revolution.
It will eat its way through the empire.
It must have an insatiable appetite.
I'll watch through the television screen till you reach the surface level. Then I'll operate the controls that open the secret entrance.
You must.
Because that's so much nobler than opening the door now so everyone has a chance to escape.
Something far greater than the destiny which awaits me here. I shall die with my people.
You mean your people who turned against you the first chance they got?
As for me, I am glad that Murania is being destroyed.
It means I won't have to pay next month's cable
The time
bill.
is short. Go at once. For Frankie and Betsy, who are waiting above, will also be destroyed.
We're doing this for your own good and ours. I love special effects. Someone tell the projectionist the film is melting. Oh well, I was having a bad day anyway.
They're gone.
They probably got a little freaked when what was left of their careers started to melt.
Get some horses ready, quick. All Murania is melting away.
I'm going to miss my floor TV most of all. You know, Friday was always Rodeo Roundup Day on the Mickey Mouse Club. People maybe, but horses? Never! I better open the door before they try to rescue anyone else. I've heard of bringing the house down, but this is ridiculous. My work is done. It's Miller time. What a walk! I need a break. Murania's collapsing in the dark. All the black and white photos melting down. Someone let the ray gun run awry. Now our hearts are all aflutter, while our homes melt just like butter, and we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry, they're talking.
I learned a lot of new scientific things.
I'm going back to Murania someday and see what's left.
A large puddle of gray goop.
But we'll probably find enough radium to make us all rich. It's under our ranch property. Look!
So you don't need to go on the radio again, right?
He'll arrest you on that murder charge.
Not if I
You
can
mean
help
the
it.
storyline no one's even thought about since chapter 8?
Attend to before risking a trip to jail. Good luck, Gene.
Frankie! That's hey, Oscar! We've been looking all over for you.
We've had a terrible experience.
All of Murania was destroyed. Everybody was killed.
I don't believe anything about this.
He must be from
Where's
Missouri.
Gene Autry?
You mean Gene was killed too?
Oh, brother, now I have to be nice
I
to
know how
him.
you feel. Happens just as well. I'd have had to arrest him for your father's murder. Maybe we'd better get back to the ranch. Come on, boys.
According to this, we all died in chapter 10.
Or else there's been a terrific disturbance in the underground kingdom.
It's as if a million glow-in-the-dark watches suddenly stopped ticking.
3,000 feet farther? I'm not turning another tap until I know how I cut in this deal.
You do politely as we ask, or else we kill you.
And what makes you think you're going to share in the profits? You're getting salaries? All right.
Yeah, but no residuals.
We're quitting. You're making a mistake, Beeson.
I'm in charge. That means I don't make mistakes. I suppose that could have gone better.
Suppose I should tell the sheriff who killed Tom Baxter. They won't. The dirty double cross.
Pretty good shot for a pansy professor.
We'd better get back to Radio Ranch before someone thinks we had something to do with this.
And they would be wrong. How? I heard shooting. That's usually my job.
Who shot you?
I don't even care. I'm just padding out the final chapter.
It was,
Suppose Gene don't get back in time for the broadcast.
Would you stop with the broadcast thing already?
G-E-N-E. That's your
Jenny?
boss. You wait here and keep your eyes open for the sheriff.
I thought the sheriff was with them. It's like they're not even trying to make sense.
Did you find out anything?
Yeah, but we got about 5 more minutes
One
to
of the
fill.
scientists killed Sharp.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure in my own mind.
In other
And I'm
words,
certain that William
no.
killed your father, but I must have proof. Well, how are you going to get it? I slip out through the secret passage, get my horse, ride in time for the broadcast. And while it's going on...
He's going to make them
Good
confess by
afternoon, friends of
singing
Radio
to them?
Ranch. We're on the air again, bringing you melodies from the Wild West. Introducing Gene Autry.
We hope. Again, it's radio. Murania's TV station is off the air.
Before I go into a broadcast, folks, I've got a little information that I'm sure will be of interest to all of you.
It turns out you're not really Gene
We had the
Autry?
unfortunate experience of being real ear witnesses to a real murder during one of our broadcasts. But our
He's summarizing Chapter 2.
on the desert, came across a wounded man about to die. But before he passed away, he told me who shot him. It was the same man that killed Tom Baxter. And his name... Start playing!
Now you want a musical interlude? We don't know what is going on, it's kinda hard to say. Gene, please tell us what the heck we're supposed to do. Looks like this chase will run its course, 'cause Gene just ran past us and jumped up on his horse. Let's go before they make us pay the bill. Looks like we finally run out of chase music, folks. World's clumsiest equestrians. This isn't what we meant by a roll in the hay. Slow down! We're almost out of film! Nothing says romance like a couple rolling down a hill together.
You're going back with me and tell him who killed Tom Baxter.
I don't know anything about it.
Are you saying you didn't even read the
Chuck
script?
told me everything before he died.
Sure, I killed Tom Baxter.
But how are you going to prove it?
By having the
Never
sheriff
let the
tickle
sheriff
you
leave
until
you
you
to do it.
confess.
I think you're wrong there, partner. That is, if Frankie learned anything about television down in Murania.
And so Frankie Baxter changed the face of entertainment.
Well, that sure clears Gene.
Can you get any game shows on this thing?
Well, I've been working on it for a long time. And all I've needed is this little gadget. And I
It's
bought
called
it
a
for free.
broadcast-equipped drone, and it runs on steam. Cover your ears!
A long, long time ago, as all you folks should know.
Our story started off with the same song. But now our story's through. We're going to Toodaloo, and we hope that you will Toodaloo along. Murania sure was a beautiful town. It's too bad that ray gun melted it down. We slapped the wrist of scientists, now they're in jail doing the cell block twist. And that's the way we're going to end our show.
And that, folks, ends the last broadcast of a hectic season. I hope that the Junior Thunder Rider Club all over the country and their friends have enjoyed our broadcast. Because next year, we'll all be with you again. You could come
And
out
on
to
behalf
Radio
of
Ranch,
Sunrise
we'll all go back to
Cereals,
Murania.
may I just say, no you won't!
Wishing you all happiness and good luck.
So there you have it, everyone. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the Phantom Menace and my lip riffs. Whether you liked them or not, I still want to know. You can also hit that thumbs up button. It all gets computed into the algorithm. Woohoo! And be sure to subscribe because you know there is so much more excitement coming your way. And what excitement do I have planned for you next? It's something I mentioned more than once in season 1. That's right. Starting on Monday, we will be watching what is arguably one of the worst serials ever made, The Green Archer. Trust me, gang, you are not going to want to miss this one. So be here for Chapter 1, Prison Bars Beckon. Hope to see you then.
Hey everybody, it's Richard again, and if this is the first time you're viewing my series, you've already missed a lot. So why not subscribe? And that way you'll never miss another exciting cliffhanging moment. Subscribe today.